Yo, what is up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Today we are actually here with, well, it's Blitz X Cup as usual, but slightly different. This is not top 8, y'all. This is top 16. Oh, I need to turn on my stream light. There we go. I was wondering why things were looking so dim. There we go. What's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome. Crazy, Jesus, Bunker, Paffy, and Pulse. Final day. Yes, Paffy. Today is the final day for challengers. I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream it or not. All the other servers were, so I'm like, I think I should step up and do it as well. You know, who needs a day off for my voice anyway, right? Give me just one moment here. Blitz X Cup Challengers fan container giveaway. Just getting that all set up in the Discord, guys. We're doing our giveaways as normal today. So we're gonna be doing 2 battle passes and a a fan container bundle. So that should be set up in the Discord now, guys. Go ahead, join the Discord. Exclamation Discord if you're on Twitch. And we'll be doing a Battle Pass giveaway at the end of every set today. So let me go ahead and show you where we are at in Challengers, actually. So I was doing some updates as of, like, you know, the top 8 sets, but here we'll do, like, a little bit of a full recap on how Challengers has been going. So for those of you who don't know, Challengers is for the top 16 teams that didn't make it into top 8. So there are 8 teams that are entered. In fact, only 6 of them registered, but in general, 8 teams are competing to win the Challengers tournament, and this is how the tournament has gone so far. I'll go ahead and zoom in. There were 2 groups of 4 teams each. It was supposed to be 4, ended up being 3 teams. So we have 1L, Kitten, Archie, which is a team I've never heard of. What? I don't know, never heard of these guys. 7L, JJ, and Geno? So Archie must be like a renamed clan or something. I'm kind of confused by that. I never saw them competing at all, so I don't know what happened there. That confuses me greatly, actually. I've never heard of Archie. So whoever this team originally was, I don't remember. But SLG and Purple were the other 2 teams that were supposed to be in Challengers, but they were pretty disappointed they didn't make it to professionals. Their players were maybe too demotivated to compete again, and so they did not sign up at all. But out of those 2 groups, the top 2 teams moved on to another group. We've got 1L and Kitten, who are both top 2 teams in Group 1. They moved on. And then Geno and 7L of Group 2, they moved on. So if we go to the final stage right here, this is where we would find that bracket. And these games were played yesterday. So yesterday was not on stream, but 1L defeated Geno 4-1. And then 7L defeated Kitten 4-2. And then on the loser side, Kitten defeated Geno, knocking them out because it is double elimination. Geno is out in 12th place. And 1L defeated 7L in the upper finals. So 1L is already in the grands. They're guaranteed top 10. And the winner of this set that we're about to watch, 7L versus Kitten, that is going to be the other team. So we're going to be watching this set first, 7L Kitten. And the winner will have a chance to fight 1L. So we've already seen 7L beaten Kitten already 4-2. But today, who knows, different things could be cooked up. Now, I have streamed 7L this season once, but I haven't streamed 1L or Kitten, so I don't really know a whole lot about each of these teams in terms of how they perform. I know players on both teams. I know one of the captains for 1L, Troll and Roll, Sneaky Turtles. He's a VIP here. He's actually a longtime viewer. But I don't know too much about how they play, nor the other two teams, although I guess I have seen 7L play once, where they actually defeated DFM in a pretty big upset. But yeah, that is how the challenge is going to be going today. So it's actually going to wrap up by the end of today. We are going to know who the winner is. This is the last day for that. Now, hopefully we received our invite. Yes, it looks like I have indeed. So we will be watching Kitten versus 7L here. Let me go ahead and make sure that the scoreboard is set up correctly. And it does seem to be. So we can go ahead and get right into it. So this first set is going to be a best of 7. There's going to be 4 maps maximum. And the grand finals is going to be a best of 9, or at least it was on the other servers, and I would imagine this one's the same. But yeah. What's up, Copenhagen? Pafalupi is in here. Polskin VCI. You guys are all gathering for a watch party. Cool, cool. Yamato, Army, and Demona, welcome everybody. Let's go ahead and get the training room view going. Also, I'm not sure if any mods are here to do a prediction. Actually, I do see Pickle just said hello in the chat. Or did the nice, and he did the prediction as well. Pickle, I appreciate you doing the prediction if that was you. I feel a little bit guilty that because since you are starting the prediction, I don't know if you can bet. Or if you bet, I don't know if you can confirm the correct result. So we'll figure that out. I'm not 100% sure on how that is, but yeah, thanks for showing up, Pickle. It's good to have you in here. We got mods looking. Let me also make sure we're good on YouTube and Twitch. We're good on Twitch. YouTube, I have the wrong link pulled up. I know we've only got 1 minute until the set starts, but I just want to be sure. And it's fine, we don't have to talk about the teams quite yet, because I already kind of went over that. I don't know them that well, although I have seen 7L play before. Okay, looks like we're good on YouTube as well. So I wasn't originally planning to stream this set, so I had the link pulled up for tomorrow, but you know, decided, you know, it's worth giving the spotlight to the top 16 teams. Now at the same time, top 32 grand finals are going on right now. Lower echelon, or I should say the last day. It's structured the same as today with a double elimination, but unfortunately I don't think that one is getting covered. So maybe at the end of the stream we'll check that out. Anyway, we're here with Mayan Ruins as the first map, so we'll get that all queued up. Tanks are actually looking pretty different from what we've been seeing so far in top 8. Maybe that's just kind of how it goes in top 16, but let's go ahead and take a look at the map and then we'll go over it. Alright, and here we are with the first set of the day, first game of the set as well. Kitten 7L As I said for a little bit, we are seeing tanks that are slightly different. I guess the tanks themselves aren't very different, it's the overall loadout. First of all, good opening spot from Blue Danube, not hitting... I know he did hit the shot into Chris. It looks like the hit points there were kind of being blocked by the usernames, but he does hit that shot. Good opening shot there from the bat chat in the early game. Yeah, we're seeing interesting loadout. First of all, double 50B from Kitten. We haven't seen any other teams really running 50B other than Origin, who actually ran some on this very map, so maybe they're taking a little bit of inspiration there, but they're taking the 50Bs in completely different areas. They're all the way at C. Origin sent them towards A. In between A and B, kind of used to trap the B base. Now, Foggy is actually going to go for a quick B cap here for 7L. Nala gonna barely get that reset in time. Is gonna get a cheat in return. Wasn't really any damage, but Nala will take this opportunity to put another shot in here. But there is a 113 GFT, but missing the shot into Nala. However, Nala somehow missed the reset on Foggy. He will be able to end up grabbing that base. So early aggressive play there from 7L. It's gonna be tricky for them to get the tank out of B, but they do have the base and will put pressure on Kitten to do something here. No, I was talking about Kitten's lineup. 7L's lineup, their tanks are pretty standard, but it's the amount of German super heavies that is very high. I don't know if we've seen 4 on any teams yet so far. We've got 3 VK72s and a VK90 for 7L. Normally we're seeing only a couple of those and mostly 113 GFTs, which is what Kitten's doing. However, only one of them here for 7L, and he was situated in the center, trying to help cover Foggy. Didn't quite hit the shot. But that is alright here. Anyway, Kitten's starting to make moves towards A. They've got their double 50Bs with a 113 GFT to spearhead the push, and they are going in. They haven't found anything yet, but they're about to turn that corner. They find Gator Rocket, and they're going to turn around and try to go for a big clip on him. Now Providence is spotted as well. Disfigured, putting a shot in there, missing the HE, and so Gator Rocket is going to get hard clipped here. In come Providence and Celestial, and Gator Rocket's backwards. He didn't even have time to turn around, and that's a nice quick pickup for Kitten. They're also stepping in the B base, but Nala quickly getting picked off for that. Danube getting in the center to help clip out those tanks, but Chris puts in a big shot. Trap Melon as well. That's a lot of damage. He actually gets killed by Providence, that 50B, holding onto his extra shells and getting 2 more kills in that clip. That is huge. Kitten now have a 2-tank lead. Celestia and Interstellar are now driving into Disfigured. Celestia has the shots to get this kill, but unfortunately not able to shoot in time. Interstellar is going to look for the kill, but Quaffle going for that HP share. Looking very good. Kitten will step in the A base though to stop it. They've got all 3 caps if they do keep base A, and Quaffle is too busy sitting sideways. HP sharing for Disfigured, who does end up picking up the kill along with Quaffle there. But 7L is in trouble here. They lose Krypton, they lose Quaffle and Krypton, which means it's a 4 versus 2. They should be able to pick up the kill on Providence here. Disfigured does get it, but it's still 3v2. Everyone from Kitten is pretty healthy, and the bases are in their favor as well. So very difficult for 7L to pull this one off. Disfigured hasn't quite joined the fight yet. He's spotted. Chris will get that kill, or Trap Melon. There they go. That pushes the cap past 1,000, and Kitten take game number 1. That sneaky double 50B play, 7L just happened to not have the tanks in the right position to spot them early, and so they were able to get all the way to that VK72 before getting spotted. And so they are able to quickly get the kill there, snowball it, use that as a distraction to step in the B base, and even though they lost a tank in B overall, it was a positive interaction for Kitten. So they will take game 1. Game 2 looks like they're going back to standard loadouts here, dropping the 50B, which is totally fine. Welcome everyone in the chat. Got a lot of people in here actually. Holy cow. More than I was expecting for challengers, but that is welcome. Good to have you all in here. Lots of people on YouTube. Maybe we're 1 minute left until game 2 here. 7L does seem to like their German Super Heavies. In fact, they don't have a single 113 GFT, which is interesting to me. Curious to see what they have cooking then with double IS-7, triple VK-72, and a 95E6 tank that we see a little bit, but not a lot. But they are using it here for mobility, I'm imagining. Just curious to see where it's getting put. Kitten running pretty standard tanks here. They're going 3 and 3 with their triangles and VKs. One STB instead of a Bat Chat. I would imagine they're bringing him to C, but I mean, who knows. 10 seconds left until game 2. Here we go. I will say, guys, I am feeling a little under the weather today. I've been saying that past few days. Today's for a different reason. My voice is feeling a lot better, which is very good. I'm feeling like less sick. However, I'm feeling unwell today for a different reason. It's because right before this, I went out to eat with my mom. We went to go get some food, and then I had a chicken sandwich. It wasn't anything crazy, but afterwards I was pretty full, and we decided to go for ice cream as well, and for some reason I decided to get ice cream. And so I overate, guys. I stuffed myself with ice cream on top of it, because I normally don't get ice cream, so I'm like, I want to take the opportunity to go do something nice with my mom, but I ate too much, and so now I'm feeling crappy just for that reason, so bear with me. Shouldn't affect the stream at all, but oh man, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable, but we're fine. Blue Danube again going from some early spots, actually does get them. Shoots his gun again, but this time does not get that shot out. Kitten has committed 4 tanks to C. They'll get that base, no problem. We'll take the cap lead. 7L again, though. They are putting a tank straight into B. Didn't work for them too well last game. They did end up getting the base. It just didn't work out for them in the end. Nala going for reset, but misses again. This one obviously a lot harder to hit, though, so I can't really blame Nala for missing that shot. This Krypton does have cover. However, Kitten used Sincerely Violet and Celestial to go for resets this time around. Nala going to go in for a crossfire here. And this could be very tricky for 7L to get the base. However, they are putting some good bleeds into Kitten as well, but Krypton's getting punished hard. He's on half HP. Look at Foggy and Danube, though. They're about to put some good shots into, I'd imagine Violet's the target here. Celestia and Violet can just turn this way. Missing the shot there, not good. Krypton has stepped out of the base, though, so Kitten have defended it for now. An interesting crossfire that 7L has set up. A bit of a counter crossfire, considering what 7L were facing from Kitten just a minute ago. 2 big shots into Quaffle, who's already pretty low on HP, half HP, in the 95E6. Pretty armorless tank. Nala's getting bled by Fwagi. Violet and Celestia are not able to cover too well. Oh, never mind. I lied. 1500 into Foggy. He's going to sit there and put in another shot. Just figured with the kill, Foggy should back up. Nope, doesn't do it in time. Good kill from Trap Melon. 7L is still going for this base grab, but they've lost Quaffle as well. They're down a tank. They will finally get the B base. Kitten, though, they're not as worried about that right now. This might not be a game to go down to the caps. Looks like Blue Danube is actually getting pushed by the double VKs. And this is tricky for him. He's already taken a lot of damage. He's guaranteed to take 600 more. If Violet goes one way and Celestial goes the other way. No, they're turning around here. That's interesting. Violet pushes forward. Danube can just farm the rear of Celestial here, yeah? That's exactly what's going to happen. Trapmelon's going to pressure here, though. And will Violet get the kill? Misses the shot. Trapmelon will win that 1v1. 7L are rotating to the double VK-72, though. And Celestia should get picked. Down goes Danube. Down goes Celestia. 700 points just about for both teams here. It's getting a little tricky. Kitten still has that tank advantage, but now Violet's surrounded. We're seeing shots going from Trapmelon, but 7L is more focused on getting the kill on Violet first, which is the right play. Disfigured did bounce the kill, though, in that little face hug we've got going on. Gator's going to pick this one up. But Krypton falling as well, so Kitten will maintain the tank lead. Disfigured will have an HE into Interstellar. No, not quite an HE. Trapmelon's going to turn all the way around, not farm Gator Rocket's rear this time. Chris stepping on B. What's Providence doing? Providence is still pretty far away from the fight, as is Trapmelon. Good kill on Chris. Was that a high roll? I couldn't tell. But now 7L's got a 2-on-1 here against Interstellar. Providence did get a nice cross-map shot on Disfigured, which allowed Interstellar to get the kill. 920 points now for 7L, though. They've been able to hold on to the double bases. And Kitten needs to make a play on it. 950, 960. Interstellar's going to take a big hit from Gator Rocket. 980, 990. They need to get the quick kill on Ghosty, but Trapmelon missed the shot. And 7L equalizes, being able to hold on to that base just long enough before losing their VK72. They will equalize 1-1. And there we go, y'all. It is tied 1 apiece. That time that B base cap, even though Kitten was defending it for a while, 7L did a good job of adjusting, taking the pressure off of Krypton in the base. They ended up grabbing and it won them the game. So it's game number 2. We'll move on to our next map. Wintermel, very nice. People asking in the chat what flavor Arizona. I drank the Arnold Palmer, so half and half iced tea lemonade. That's the good stuff. I am loving it. What flavor ice cream? I had me a flurry with nerds, like, you know, those little tiny rock candies. I had nerds in a flurry. It was very good. And my mom had like raspberry chocolate or something like that. He liked it a lot. Chunky destroying some sweet treats. I actually don't normally eat sweets at all, actually. So I decided to take the opportunity to do it today, but normally I really don't. Which may or may not surprise you, but I honestly don't. I also don't drink anything other than like water and lemonade. And then this is like half and half lemonade iced tea, so it counts. I like it. But I don't drink pop either, any of that stuff. And of course alcohol. Duma will love me a little bit of that, but we're not going to count that, guys. But anyway, we will go ahead and introduce Wintermel, take a look at the new tank lineups, and run with it, y'all. So that's tied 1-1. And the lineups for both teams are seeing the 113 GFTs roll right back out, but 7L's got more IS-7s actually than 113 GFTs. They also bust out a Kronvon, which is a good tank, but one that we don't see too much in competitive. And I know if you guys watch Strudels always says that he thinks that the Kronvon's a really good comp tank, and then it should be used over the Rhino. We've been seeing a lot more Rhinos this season, although still not that many overall. But I think the Kronvon's a good pick as well. Good spots, by the way, from Trapmel in there, who is going to rotate all the way to base C. Sometimes you see the light tanks going quickly for A spots. 7L is going to go for a quick A grab, not even worrying about those spots. 7L's taking a very aggressive position here with their double IS-7s going all the way up into the ramp and kitten spawn. They're taking lots of map positioning here. Blue Danube's going to back away, though. Providence trying to step on base B. Taking a lot of hits, though. Disfigured put one in, and someone else did, too. I didn't see who it was. Krypton, maybe Blue Danube, even. But Kitten's trying to grab B. Really good shots here from Blue Danube in the bat chat, no less. A light tank penning a mouse from long distances, especially a tank that's not even very accurate, such as the bat chat. He might be getting a little bit lucky, won't lie. Providence getting bled nearly all of his hit points here in the opening, and Foggy actually does get the kill. Kitten trying to grab B there, but 7L with a very good punish. They were set up extremely nicely for that. Foggy in the middle getting the spots. Danube disfigured. Even Krypton and Quaffle were potentially able to put shots in as well, and it's a full HP Mouse dead. Now Kitten's down over 3,000 HP, and we're just a minute and a half into this game. And Kitten's in a tricky situation right now. They don't have the caps, because that goes to 7L. They don't have the tanks or the HP. So right now, they don't have anything. They have no advantage over 7L that I can think of at all. That was going to be very tricky for them to pull it back. They can do it with some good play, but we're going to have to see what that play is here for Kitten, as it isn't entirely clear what they want to do. It looks like they're rotating back into their spawn with 3 of their 113 GFTs. Celestia spotted on the other side. Could be a bit of a distraction, making 7L think that Kitten's making a play over there, but Trapmelon shooting Foggy on this side might make 7L think that Kitten's over here. Chris shooting as well. Celestial is getting blood a bit, trading shots with Krypton. 7L not really too committal right now. Blue Danube rotating back around, presumably to spot Kitten's spawn, but you don't want to overcommit, of course. Yep, he's just going to chill for now. Nala and Chris are spotted. 7L now know where Kitten's going to be pushing from, and this does allow them time to react. Blue Danube's going to be able to sneak shots in with the Batjet. He's done a really good job of bleeding, but gets hit blind there from Nala. Notice how there's no light bulb on him. There's a light bulb on Nala. Nala's lit. So actually a very good shot there from Nala into Blue Danube. Taking a third of his hit points out, unspotted as well. If you shoot an unspotted tank, the shell disappears rather than like making a dust mark on the ground, so Kitten knows that shot hit. They don't know if it did damage or if it just went into the tracks, but they know it hit. And in fact, once Blue Danube does get spotted, Nala will know. But right now, 7L just has to hold tight. That's all they have to do. They've still got their 2 IS-7s on the ramp. Quaffle in a position to get blood out potentially by Violet here, but we'll drive a little bit forward. And 7L's just doing a very good job at keeping the bleeds in on Kitten. The HP differential hasn't really shrunk at all. Still over 3,000 HP. Celestial and Trapmelon pushing in from the other side. They're going to try to see if they can get a pick on Floggy, but they don't really have the gunpowder to do it. Krypton taking lots of bleeds for 7L on the other side. Trapmelon's going to go in the light tank to go for the kill on Foggy here. And no one's really looking, but Celestia gets picked off in the IS-7 from Krypton. Trapmelon not able to get the kill on Foggy, although Chris will, but the caps are still at 940. Kitten needs to get a kill, and 7L's looking directly at Trapmelon. Blue Danube's going to cover for Krypton. Interstellar and Trapmelon both get picked off, and that's going to be a Game 3 win for 7L as well, holding their advantage that entire game. Very good job at defending the B base. It can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but that's exactly how you do it. And great job to 7L. They're up 2-1 now. I see a comment in the chat that I think is a little crazy, I won't lie. Use 132-1 instead of Batchat. 132-1 is not a good tank, and Batchat is one of the best tanks in tier 10, so that's a very crazy call. That is extremely crazy. Anyway, I'm going to ignore that because that is absolutely a diabolical thing to say. But we're going to move on to game number 4, also on Wintermal. And Kitten are getting rid of that mouse. Didn't really do them too good last game. They had 2 of them, actually. Neither of them really were that great. Although I guess Violet did a decent job at staying alive. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough for them. They couldn't bring it back. 7L, again keeping the Batchat. As well as 3 113 GFTs at least. Same with Kitten. Actually, nearly identical lineups. 2 IS-7s. 3 GFTs, a Batchat, and a German Super Heavy. Pretty much identical. 57 better than Rhino. In pubs, they're both very good. In comp, you need tanks that can perform certain roles. The 57, it's pretty soft. It's very difficult to use effectively in comp because it can just get killed very quickly. Rhino's got good flexibility in having like the ability to continuously fire without having to wait for 20 seconds to reload the clip, as well as being pretty durable overall. So I think it's better of a role player than the 57 in competitive play. And I mean, the meta would reflect that. We haven't seen a single T57 used in comp in this season. I don't know if we've seen any in the past several seasons either. Also, AK with the Prime sub, 12 months. Holy cow, you got the year badge. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's good to see you, dude. Alerts are muted, so I missed it, but it's good to see you, Aiden. Thank you for the sub. One of my oldest streaming buddies in this game. So thank you for the Prime sub. And here we are with game number 4. I can't fly too high, otherwise it looks like I get stuck in the clouds there. Here we go. Violet getting quickly spotted by Danube. Interesting. Good little route there from Danube. Taking the same route that Trapmelon did last game. I'm not going to go for a C-step though. Spotting Chris and realizing that Chris is pre-aiming this. And the same exact opening happens for both teams pretty much. The team from South getting a quick A grab and putting an I-7 into the ramp. Last time 7L did too, but you know, you get what I mean. 7L, the North spawn team going for a C grab a little bit later though. Yeah, YouTube chat very active today. Good to see y'all. 7L's going for an immediate push into Chris, who's been bled out 600 HP from the start. Putting shots into Violet actually in the middle there. Those I-7s are in good positions right now. Not going to be easy to dig out. Chris activating reactive to take less damage from these next 2 shots, preserving his HP by a good chunk here. But Celestial getting bled out here by 7L. Kitten going for a bit of a counter push, but Celestial's hard bled. Many teams are taking hits. I can't fly too high. I want to fly higher and kind of show everything. The clouds aren't too bad, to be honest. We can do this. Chris is still somehow alive right now. Kitten going for a counter push now on 7L's main push, but they're still getting bled pretty hard here. 7L have a 3,500 HP advantage. Just from a brawl here, there hasn't been any crazy stuff. Celestial does die on the other side as well, so 7L have the tank lead. Trapmelon going frontline in the bat chat. That's a crazy play if I've ever seen one. Doesn't get punished for it. But Gator Rocket, yeah, there you go. Puts a shot in. 7L is more concerned on killing Violet, though, and Ghosty's going to come around and do exactly that. 7L's just got the brawl here, completely out-positioning Kitten. Where are all these Kitten tanks? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Chris is on 100 HP. He can't really get himself into the fight. Providence is out there getting distracted by Disfigured. And this whole brawl here is basically like a 6-on-3. Gator will get picked. But Trapmelon's just going to die to Floggy here, and now Interstellar is the next target. Actually, no, it's going to be Nala. And 7L's just got such a good brawl here. Early bleeds, early push, early positioning. And they're able to convert it to a win. Chris does get blue Danube before going down, but this little 1v1 here, can Providence at least win that? He's doing alright, and he should out-reload Disfigured, so it just depends on if he pushes too far forward into Ghosty there. Spots Ghosty. So he's playing it smart enough. He should get the kill. There we go. But Buffalo gets Chris, and now it's Providence's turn to go down. Maybe not. Eventually it will happen. 7L are going to be up 3-1 after this game. After losing the first one. Kitten had good plays on game 1, but oh my goodness, all these bounces, man. This is top 16 gameplay, y'all. Yeah, 7L is locking in here. They've defeated Kitten previously. We've already seen that happen in the Challengers tournament when we looked at the bracket. But this is just a walloping, guys. Last 3 games, all going to 7L. They've got the momentum. Why do people spam the box and you Heschler play with 183? Why would anyone be taking 183 in comp, bruh? That is not happening. 183 is not a good competitive tank. You fire one shot, you're dead. And if you're safe enough to fire a shot and not die, it means you're far away enough from the enemy to the point where you're probably not even going to hit the shot that you fired in the first place. T100 viable? Yes. Low profile, really good camo, and reasonably good DPM. Yes. There are a couple maps where the low profile nature of the T100 is extremely useful. An example of that, Copenhagen, would be grabbing base C on Naval Frontier. Another example would be trying to sneak base A on Ghost Factory. Those are two examples where the T100's low profile allows it to crap a base that no other tank would really be able to grab very easily, along with the camo value to avoid getting spotted. Those are two examples there. Anyway, we're on Alpenstat for games 5 and potentially 6. If it comes down to game 6 here, if 7-0 wins this next game, then we're not even going to see that. But we'll see if Kitten can lock in here. They've got a similar lineup here. In fact, I think it's the same lineup. 3 GFTs, 2 IS-7s, and a VK-90. All good tanks, tried and true. 7-0 Rock and a Kronbon. We're seeing another one of those. I like the pick, I do. Welcome everyone in the chat. Alright, let's introduce Alpenstat, our third and potentially final map of this match. Alright, and here we are for this game. Kitten, not super committal to start, but it looks like more A than not A. But their tanks are taking a while to get into position. Good early spots by Blue Danube, putting a shot into Celestial and then running. Doesn't actually get lit himself, kind of surprising. Usually the tank here can get some spots, but does get lit himself if he's not too careful. But Blue Danube has been showcasing some pretty good light tank gameplay today. Spotting plenty of Kitten tanks. 7L's realizing they're grabbing A, so they're just going to pull right out. Kronbon not even going to bother. And so we will see 7L taking the C cap in a little bit here. We'll be behind on the bases. Kitten will have that advantage, but it won't be very much. Nothing that a single kill can't fix. 7L is your feeder. 7L is whose feeder? I didn't know 7L was a feeder. That's cool. Alright. Krypton driving forward in the IS-7, as well as Gator Rocket. Chris getting some spots. Trapmelon getting some spots, actually, probably. It's probably that bad chat. Lighting Celestial, but 7L's going in pretty hard here. 3 tanks spotted so far. Kitten doesn't have a huge defense here, admittedly. But Interstellar's actually lined up quite nicely. I want to see what kind of shots he can see. Yeah, he's got good vision. And now Chris finally getting lit, kind of stopping 7L in their tracks. Foggy is going to try to go in through the river here. Put a big shot into Violet, but he should get bled up really heavily himself. He's just a distraction, though, for Krypton to get behind Chris. Did he miss that shot, though? Did he bounce that? I think he bounced the shot off the rear of Chris there. I thought I saw a shot ricochet in the air. And Blue actually getting picked up as well as Froggy before Chris goes down. Kitten doing a very good job of stopping this push. They're up a good amount of HP. They're going to get another kill here in just a minute. Good shot there from Nala. And yeah, they've stopped 7L in the tracks. They will lose Violet, though, so it's only a 1 tank advantage. Trapmelon, though, in the light tank. He's the only light tank left alive. He's just going to be allowed to float around and shoot whoever Kitten needs to shoot. It's a 5v3. Qualfal's getting focused hard. Trapmelon's just going to farm his rear. He's on 26 HP. He should pick up the kill here. Now he's actually kind of hidden behind this bridge, so not going to be super easy. 7L will pick up a kill of their own, but it's basically game over at this point. Qualfal is on 26 HP. Null is going to have Ghosty as well, and so we will see this game going to Kit and doing a good job of stopping that push. And the fact that they got that early base lead was what forced 7L to push in the first place, so very nicely done from them. They are keeping it somewhat close of a set. It's within one game. If they win the second one as well, we will go to a tiebreaker to see who plays 1L in the Grands. Seminole's getting rid of the bat chat. Well, then STB here. 3 IS7s, 2 VKs, and a 113 GFT. I will say German Super Heavies, we've seen a few of them this map. They're pretty common here. A lot of the time they end up putting tanks in the town. No matter which side of the map you go on, it's good to have tanks in the town. Overlooking B, usually. And so both teams are going to be running German Super Heavies here. We're also seeing our first Rhinoceronte of the day on the kitten side of things. They'll keep their bat chat. 2 triangles and 1 IS7 to complement the team. Y'all in the YouTube chat need to calm it down. I don't know if there are any mods in YouTube, but YouTube chat, you guys need to be civil. So thank you for the sub on YouTube. No need glance. I actually need to intervene. Y'all are getting too crazy in YouTube chat. Anyway, we will go ahead and get ready for this next game. Alright, and here we are with game 6. Sorry, I was getting a little bit distracted by YouTube chat there. But what will Kitten cook this time? Again, they need to win this game to stay alive, force a tiebreaker. Alright, looks like I do need to do it again. Okay. Unfortunately. Sorry. Here we are, guys. Alright, well, quick C-cap from 7L. They have been pretty aggressive on this side of the map this game. They've put 2 I7s in the corner. They've put another one in the middle. Double of VK72 in the town as well, but they're not quite overlooking B from the normal spot. I guess they want to be closer to the team, which makes sense. In the early game, where you haven't spotted anything yet, it makes sense to do so. Kitten will grab A, but this time they don't have the cap lead. They're going to have to make the push themselves. El Ham. Oh, Zen, is that ham croissant? Okay. Got it. Understood. Didn't know it was ham croissant. That's good to know. Thank you for that. That explains a lot. Mental capacity is low with him. Anyway, back to the game. No shots have been traded yet. Disfigured is blind firing at the common TD position, but no one's there. Batchat actually getting lit. Interesting. Trapmelon getting spotted. Able to pull back in time, though. We're a little bit too far forward there to remain unspotted and play outside of the V range of 7L's tanks. He's going to sneak up again, but if he gets lit, Disfigured might be able to pop one in. He's sitting in the bush. Trapmelon's got to be careful here. He can get popped hard. Running away, smart. Smart, smart, smart. Have the stat of how many battles these players have. You can click on any of their profiles if you'd like. Kitten going for a B grab here with Nala. 7L does have the defense, though. VK72's I7s are looking through this lane. Is anyone looking through the right lane, though? Disfigured might have the reset. No. Nala, who has been bled out to half HP, does get a base grab. I was going to say that could be scary for Kitten having a tank that low, but 7L are getting bled out pretty hard themselves. Foggy is already a one-shot on 400 HP. Quaffle pretty low himself. Kitten is kind of closing around 7L. They have complete map control. And look at the minimap here, guys. 7L is completely boxed in. They are surrounded. And there's the kill on Quaffle. The first one. Down goes Disfigured the second. Violet's low, but Foggy the third. That's 3 quick kills for Kitten. When you're 3 tanks up, there's no way you lose, right? HP is not terribly far apart. It's a 2k difference, which is significant. But 7L are starting to bring back the kills here. They get 2 quick ones. Bentley Coop is pretty alone. And Kitten's trying to chase Krypton down, but he's in an IS-7. That tank is quick. They will finally get a 4th kill, though, and things are looking good for Kitten here. 900 cap points. There's the kill. We're at 950. 960, 970, 980. And as long as Gator Rocket doesn't die, yep, there we go. There's the kill. And Kitten force a tiebreaker, sweeping on Alpenstat. Very nicely done. And here we are, guys. It's coming down to our tiebreaker. Even though 7L was looking so good in those 3 games before, Kitten have done a very good job this time around at evening things up. We're on Ghost Factory for the tiebreaker. And what are we going to be seeing? Looks like we're seeing bat chats from both teams. I was talking a little bit earlier about how T100 and LT can be used to sneak grab A. Looks like teams don't care about that. But looking at tanks, this time, it is 7L with the Rhino. 3 113 GFTs for Kitten, only 1 for 7L. Double VK, double IS-7, okay. Double VK for Kitten as well. I am getting pinged on Discord. Here we are, guys. 20 seconds left until the last game. Ghost Factory is the map. Why is YT stream chat just floofy yapping? Nice. Alright, let's introduce Ghost Fac. And here we are with the last game of the set. All comes down to the tiebreaker. What is my music? Okay, music's fine. We're good. Actually, quick B cap here with the bat chat, which is not a thing that you see all too often, but definitely doable. Very interesting. I definitely know that Jaja is ham. I knew that already, so that's a free mute, I suppose. Okay, we're good. Let's focus on the game here. 7L does take the cap lead. Kitten does put Bentley, though, in the C base. So 1 cap apiece. Kitten's more committed towards the A side, though. It won't be easy for them to grab A, though, because Shrapmelon, he's in a light tank. It does have good camo, but the tank might get spotted anyway because of how close the south spawn's TD area is to here. So it's actually tricky to grab this unspotted. Foggy does spot Providence. Will he spot Trapmelon as well, though? Yes. And Foggy might look for that shot. No. Sentinel is rotating tanks here, though. They get the reset on Providence, who's too tall to grab the base safely. And this is where a T100 LT might actually be short enough to do it. However, Trapmelon's not spotted. No, he's backing away. I think he's not spotted just because Foggy was behind the rock. Can mod this account? You got it, Pickle. Thank you. Thank you, Pickle. Do what you gotta do. What's happening to Nala here? Looks like Nala is trying to hold D. He's completely alone here, and 7L might actually just push this. Now, never mind. Hold on. There's Interstellar on the back. Trapmelon as well. Does 7L care, though? Looks like they're just putting Krypton in a forward position to distract and apply pressure while Gator grabs the D base. Missing the shot there. Krypton will put an HE back for some reason. HE. Okay. 7L is nicely set up on B. They've grabbed this D base as well. Kitten still hasn't taken A. They can do that now with Providence, but Foggy is still actually set up there to be a nuisance if need be. Nala's getting blood even more, though, and this is tricky here if you're Kitten. You're down about 2,500 HP. You're down a base. You've got to make a play. It looks like Trapmelon going all the way around here for B. Foggy is getting lit. He's ISO. Does Kitten go for it, though? Looks like Trapmelon trying to shoot Ghosty and Quaffle, but he gets double tapped himself. He's on a fraction of his HP, and Blue Danube's probably just going to want to hunt him down. That's exactly what he's doing. Providence is going to try to cover. And Danube's going to back out. Instead, looks like he's going to farm Bentley instead. Fair enough. Trapmelon's looking to see how he can be useful, but we're just seeing a full-out brawl here, and Krypton gets ammo racked. That's big. Kitten with the first kill, but the HP still massively in 1L's favor. However, Kitten has all the tanks on this side, though. They've got 4 tanks covering Gator Rocket. What is the rest of 7L doing? Disfigured. Not entirely clear how he's useful. Ghosty, not clear how he's useful. They do pick up Bentley Coop, and they will have the ISO on Mr. Who is that all the way back there? That's Providence. But this is messy, guys. 7L just, their guns were not in the fight. And will stop the D base. They're stopping B. 7L's taking C. Danube finally hunts down Trapmelon. There's the kill on Chris. Nala's low. Sincerely, Violet's low. Providence is low. And 7L's looking poised to take it here. They've still got 2 bases. And in fact, Blue Danube, the only light tank left alive, should be able to grab A, giving them 3. I don't see 7L losing this. There's 1 kill. Ghosty should get the second. Traded for Disfigured, but it's a 4-on-2. 3 bases for 1L. Providence, a 1-shot here for Foggy, who's not looking for some reason. But Danube gets that kill instead, and I think that's that. We've got 7L moving on. Kitten had a very good effort at bringing this set back, winning both games on Alpenstedt, but unfortunately not enough. 1,000 points are reached just before Interstellar can go down. And 7L will take the set 4-3, great tiebreaker over Kitten. And they will move on. Congrats to 7L. They are in top 10. We'll move on to the grand finals against 1L. So we're saying 1L and 7L. Never modded you too, but you're assuming it's easy enough to understand. Yeah, it's not too difficult, Pickle. It's not too bad. You'll be fine. There's just timeouts and mutes and stuff. If you do hide user on this channel, I think it's just a permanent ban. And that's what I've been doing sometimes on YouTube, I won't lie, but it is what it is. But yeah, great last game there from 7L. Had the cap lead. And things are starting to look a little bit shaky on the D side, especially the Amarak, but they still were fine. Good positions overall. Alright, so we've got about 15-20 minutes until the next set starts. So we'll just go right into our Battle Pass giveaway, I suppose. because we are doing more battle pass giveaways for challengers, which is hype. I know you guys love those. So let's go ahead and do that. The keyword for the giveaway is going to be 7L. So how this giveaway works, if you guys are new, you must be following to win. First of all, must be following on Twitch to win. This is a Twitch only giveaway. You say 7L. I'll actually put it in caps here. It doesn't really matter because case insensitive, but I think 7L in caps maybe if you want to be really safe. Type that in the chat and you're automatically entered. And before the next set starts, I'm going to roll the giveaway, and one lucky person is going to win a battle pass for July. I'll ask for your account information, which is your username, your ID, and your server. You'll send those over. And yeah, DM them to me on Discord and we'll get you all set up. So yeah, type in 7-0. We're going to go ahead and play a couple battles, I guess, and then yeah. Uprising is we're going to go back to Uprising. Yeah, let's play an Uprising game. Gotta go with the pattern. Twitch chat behaving well. Yeah, Pickle, Twitch chat's usually pretty good. YouTube is the neglected child, unfortunately, that sometimes does not behave. And here we are, y'all. I'll go left. I like that call out. People are repping 1L in the chat. Hi, Pipe. Sneaky's in here, of course, he's going to be repping 1L. Former captain. I don't know if he's the captain right now or not. He shot me first. I wanted to wait before he spun me to use my ability. Nice. And he gets full health. Nah, he rewinds all that damage. If I peek this, do I just get nuked? I shoot that guy out of his invis. I don't get nuked. They have 3 tank destroyers, so I'm a little nervous, but we're actually fine. I'm seeing lots of rep 1L in the chat. Got lots of fans. I respect that. How did I get spotted? Who lit me? Who lit me? I don't know. Track the grill. He's getting touched. Incidentally, don't play the base game. The games where they had the cap lead went well for them, and even that second game on Alpenstedt where they didn't have the cap lead, they took advantage of momentum and kept rolling. They went well for them. But you're right, cap is something they struggled with, definitely. That guy got spun, so even better. Can we get the kill though? Doesn't look like it. This. Will I die? No. I've got 315 points. I'm actually okay with dying right now just to get some abilities on and stuff. Kill it here. He does kill me. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I get Phantom and Wolf Strike. Not great. Let's take Inferno. Are you from Shadow from Doodles looked you up? Hey, appreciate it, Owen. I saw that the tier list video. I was very humbled by his compliment. I guess I can introduce myself for those of you who might not know me too well. I think I have a few new viewers today. Well, my name is 34. I stream pretty much only competitive at this point. Any server, competitive sets. I used to just stream a lot of stuff, but kind of got burnt out from the game mostly. Why is this guy blocking me? Why are you still blocking me? Oh my goodness. Whatever. Yeah, stream pretty much all competitive. I used to actively stream gameplay as well, but not so much anymore, admittedly. And yeah, so I've been covering the entire season here for summer 2024, the Blitz X Cup on NA. And this is Challengers, so this is not the top 8 tournament. This is the top 16 tournament, so the 8 teams that didn't quite qualify from top 8, but were still good enough to make this tournament, are in it. And we're down to our last 2, 1L and 7L. grand finals. That'll be starting in about 15 minutes. For mods that are doing prediction, set it up so that the delay is accounted for. The set starts at 10:04 Eastern, so plus 3 minutes of delay is 10:07. Rip this guy. He's having a very day. We got our Inferno back. Don't really know where to use it. Honestly, I have not been that effective this game. I've been driving around the map doing silly goofy things with my silly goofy tank. I've been hit with the English or Spanish ability. I have to sit still. There's their 4K5. Their 4K5's hiding back there. We'll just do 800 damage with that shot. Nice. 1,000 there. Beautiful. Let me get the HE for the kill. Someone else got it blind. Not blind, actually. Let me see. We're looking good here, guys. This game was pretty easy, though, admittedly. Their team's already almost dead. I haven't even used my second life. We still have 16 lives left on the team. Enemy sucked. Just rush. Yeah, you are right. You are right. This guy got spun. Okay. And that's that. Pretty simple game. Gravity is I don't love gravity. I used to like gravity a lot, even with the jumps, but it got old. It's the most repetitive of the game modes. I used to like it a lot, but it just got old for me. Kraken's fallen off and sad. Can't fall if you never left the ditch. Yeah, fallen off implies that they had a peak. I don't really know what Kraken's peak ever has been. Are you top 10? Oh, were you? Oh, okay. Yeah, some stuff to claim. Oh, of course, it's something that I can't claim. It's so annoying how it's the permanent notification that I can't click. I hate that so much. It bothers me. Alright, we can play another game. Oh, yeah, this is going to cut it close, though, because these games are long. This will cut it close. Frog. Unfortunately missed that one. Okay, my team is playing super passive for some reason. Let's see if we can make a move. I don't like making a move in this tank, though. That's the problem. Like, this tank is not one that you can really play super aggressively. No, get off my rear. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. That E4 almost just screwed me, dude. I just wanted to put in a shot and get back. And if you take a hit while you're in this thing, and you've got the ability active, it's really bad. You take a ton of damage, and I did not want that. But, that man almost screwed me. There's the frog. Grill still hits me there. I'm impressed. I tried backing out. This... Okay, dude, what is it with tanks trying to block me, bro? E4, E5. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is quite frustrating, but we'll be okay. So prediction to close at 10:13. Pickle, you need to cancel it then. You need to cancel and rerun it. I'm getting killed. I don't know what spotted me. Am I lit yet? This guy's lit. Unfortunately. Oh, we're good. So at least we get that kill. Don't know where that one. Don't know. Don't want the minnow shooting me. He's gonna shoot me anyway. This man's unhinged. You take those though. And this guy's suiciding. Thank you for that. How did that only do 300 something damage? Oh, he's got reactive. Duh. Duh. Finalist first survive. Yeah, best of 9 for the last set. This is gonna be close. Like we need to wrap this game up. Invite's coming out in a minute. We might not win this one, guys. Team dies fast. At least their minnows out. That Badger's still got HP in the center there. Let's help out this Sheridan. Go, buddy. Real's gonna try to push him for the kill here. It's pretty funny, but nice. We saved a life off this man. Frog is gonna come in and kill him probably, but we can cover. There's Frog. He's gonna go for the kill on our Sheridan. I didn't see the Sheridan coming. Damn. Alright, let me just take these. We'll be okay. Yeah, 6 to 8. That'll be tricky. Our Sheridan's out. Our V4 is out. I can do it. I can't drive. I wasn't looking. I was reading chat. Uh-oh, guys. This is scary. Most tanks in the team are on their last, though. It's a big kill. Where that went. I die. Damn. Thought I could do it. If I killed that grill, it could have been close. I was going for the Sheridan, got lit by something else, and I guess it just happened to be that grill, huh? Unlucky. Well, I guess it means I can back out and get into this set, because we need to. So I will go to group chatting. First of all... Wait, where's my invite? I don't see an invite. Was I wrong at when that set was? Professionals tournament chart. No, sorry. Challengers tournament chart. Oh my goodness, I was slightly wrong. So I was slightly wrong, Pickle. You were right. I was wrong. The set starts at 10:10 Eastern, so plus 3 minutes delay is 10:13. You were correct. I was just guessing based on previous experience, but I didn't actually look at the time. So if you looked at the time, then you were correct. I feel bad, but I mean, it's not a big deal that the prediction's early. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the giveaway real quick, guys, and then I'm going to step away. I need to use the restroom before this next set. So I'm going to run it, and then I'm going to go to BRB, actually. Actually, I'm going to go to BRB now. You guys enter the giveaway, and then we'll roll it right before the next set. So sorry to Pickle for thinking that you were wrong. You were correct. That's my fault. But I need to step away and use the restroom. Alright guys, we're back, Sorry, I ended up getting slightly sidetracked in addition to the giveaway. Or in addition to using the restroom, sorry. But let's get the giveaway. So we got 32 people who entered. Feel bad, you're like, Mr. Best did something stupid and you were right the whole time. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pickle. If you actually looked at the date and did it like that, then you're correct. I just assumed it was 10:04 because all the other days it was 10:04 for the second set. So, I don't know. W for you, though. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, anyway, rolling the giveaway. I'll just say 20 seconds to enter. I'll roll that for a little bit. I'm going to do this trading really quickly just so I can get the grand finals all set up here. 1L on the left, 7L on the right. Yep, Windows is yelling at me. Okay, and the winner is going to be, need to be following, yes. Da-da-da! Kanazam. Nazam, congrats, you win the giveaway. Just making sure you're following. You are. Good play. Congratulations to Kanazam. So, W for you. Please send me your account information on Discord. I need your username, your ID, and your server. So please send that all over, and we'll get you hooked up with the Battle Pass for July. That'll come in after top 8 ends. Very nice. Well, now we can go into the training room here, guys, and take a look at our final 2 teams here for the Challengers Tournament. You've got 7L, who just defeated Kitten, and 1L, who have been probably watching the stream, watching how 7L plays, prepping against their strats. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're going to be starting off with Port Bay here for the first 2 games. I haven't checked all the maps yet, but something about this map in particular, or something about this set in particular, it is a best of 9, so first to 5 wins, although the other sets have been first to 4, so this is going to be a slightly longer set than the others if it goes down to the wire. We'll see if it does or not. 1L has been rolling a lot of the teams in the Challengers Tournament. They're very good. They've been doing a good job, but 7L have the momentum on their sides, and they just looked really good in this previous set, so we'll see if we've got a good show for us in this one. We're seeing 2 German Super Heavies for 7L, none for 1L. They're rocking IS-7s and 113 GFTs only. A bat chat for each. And yeah, nothing else to say. 1L will start with the north spawn. 7L with the south. Checking the chat, making sure nothing crazy. No, we're good. Thankfully, it seems that YouTube chat has calmed down now that we have a moderator there, so thank you, Pickle, for helping calm them. Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce Port Bay and get ourselves set up here for grand finals of the Challenger Tournament. Here we go, y'all. Let's get it. By the way, for you guys who are new, there's a 3-minute delay on the stream, so if you guys are seeing stuff on the stream and expecting me to comment in real time, if you say something in the chat, unfortunately there's a 3-minute delay, so yeah. Anyway, here we are with 1L, 7L. Grand Finals. Who will win the Challengers Tournament? This set shall determine it. 1L seems to be going hard left here. They just want to take it to 7L with the brawls. 7L playing a little bit more towards the A side. Next is trying to go for a bit of a self boost here on this map, and actually does get it, spotting Blue Danube as well. So good self boost there from 1L. He's going to drive down, could get nuked for it. Doesn't get nuked. 113 GFTs from 7L. We're not set up to hit those shots, so we're actually okay here. Krypton and Blue Danube are spotting lots of 1L tanks here. 5 of them are lit. Only tank who's not is Vibe and X, who are both elsewhere. They're spotting B. 7L is going to step B, knowing that 1L is mostly lined up over there. Quick C grab from them. Momo steps out of the base, though. It's going to take a little bit longer to grab. Disfigured puts a shot into X, who will return fire into Disfigured. It's not good to be taking those hits when you're in a light tank, but did keep 7L off of the base, which is good. Disfigured's been bled pretty heavily. So are going to hold off on that. When they were originally pushing pretty aggressively, but running into the defense from 7L, they look like they want to back up now instead and kind of figure things out a little bit more carefully. They still, of course, have to worry about the B base. That is going to matter if 7L grabs it. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the team, but for now, they're just playing a little bit more carefully. The Vibe is playing to reset here. And he does keep spotting Disfigured, which is good for 1L. You know, what does Disfigured's position look like? So he's kind of scraping, kind of not. He does light Vibe there. He will back out. Okay. A little bit of a slow moments in the gameplay right now. 7L have held their defense in their spawn. 1L's backed out. They're trying something different. What's going on here? They're sending tanks to the corner? They're expecting a push from 7L into C. That's what they're defending here. They light Krypton, put shots into him. Their 113 GFT in the corner is lit. Krypton is getting good information for the team, spotting 3 of 1L's tanks. Disfigured is again going for a B grab, gets hit there from Vibe. He is now on 300 HP. Interesting, interesting. What's the play here if you are 7L? They've got to get B or push somehow. Caps are at 600, soon they'll be 700. From YouTube is ridiculous. Yeah, YouTube chat's been a little messy, but good to have everyone on Twitch. Nofu and Unit and Atlas, thank you for the follows. I miss them always because they're muted for tournament streams. The Vibe getting hit pretty hard here from Blue Danube and Gator Rocket, who are actually here to pressure the 1L resetters of base B. Maybe that's what 7L needs to try to step on the base now. Hypertonic's getting lit. 7L is starting to push through here, but they found Krypton on the other side of the map. Eclipse is going to sneak under, put a shot in. They're going to trade. But what's L doing over here? What's 1L doing? Not a whole lot. Disfigured will finally step B. 7L's going for a big push into 1L spawn. They're all grouped up together. Is that 5 tanks? At least 4. Yeah, that's 5 tanks. 1L's backed out, though. They just want to get the kill in Disfigured. Troll and Roll is going for it. Eclipse needs to get the kill there. He does. That's 2 quick kills for 1L. They'll step B. But in comes the push from 7L. And they should be able to take out Vibe quite quickly. Hypertonic is doing the best he can to hit point share. Isn't making it easy for Vibe to put in a shot, but he does. He gets picked. 800 points for 7L, but the bases are being stopped here. And 1L's finally getting their guns in the game. Troll and Roll actually allowing X to cap the base, which is smart because it allows the TD to get into the game and allows the Light to have the chance to use his mobility to catch up. Say 5-on-4. 1L is up on the HP. They're at 960 cap points, and if they can just focus down Quaffle here, that's the win. Troll and Roll is looking at Floggy and Ghosty instead. And actually, Troll and Roll does sneak that kill in. Will give them 1,000 cap points, and 1L takes game 1. Good use of resources there. They were able to win that fight against the I7 in the corner. They backed away from 7L's push long enough to buy enough time for them to grab base B back, get a couple kills, then have the extra guns to absorb the push properly, which is exactly what they did. Good play there from them. We'll move on to game 2. Your presence, having a mod there may have calmed down. Yeah. I also muted the person who was causing most of the problems in the first place, who's a guy who's been like a long time troublemaker and seemed to have made an alt account to troll in the stream, but 2 accounts actually, but it is what it is. Move on to game 2. Both teams keeping the bat. This time 1L will take German super heavies. Both teams going to be running 2. There's a chance we see an identical lineup here. In fact, right now we do see an identical lineup. 2-2-2 with a bat chat. Fair enough. This time it's 1L with south side of Port Bay. Now, spectators are allowed for the 1L teams, so or for challengers, so it looks like both 1L and 7L are making use of having spectators. I believe in top 8 they're not allowed, so an interesting difference between the tournaments. But yeah, here we are with the next game. Go ahead and get started with that. Now, last set we saw 1L, or sorry, we saw 7L losing the first game, then they won the next 3 in a row. So maybe if history repeats itself, 7L is now fired up. They're taking things seriously after their first loss, and maybe they'll get it together this time around. Who knows? We have both teams running identical lineups. Hypertonic saying, I got B. Are we seeing a B reset from 1L, or is he going to try to take the base? Similar to how Disfigured tried to last game. It didn't work out for him too well. But maybe 1L has a better way of putting pressure on the other team to stop them from resetting. Blue Danube going for the self-boost this time. Gets good spot on Vibe from across the map. He will get spotted by X, though, is not lit in return. There we go, they're both lit now. Now, 1L's going for a very aggressive push with these I7s, in fact, going directly into the corner that 7L's trying to hide a tank in. Troll and then roll, takes 2 hits, misses a shot, takes a 3rd hit. He's trying to make room for Momo, but he took way too much damage, and neither of these tanks hit their own shot. And 2 tanks seems to be a little bit too much for these two to put in this corner, and 7L's just going to take the opportunity to do free damage. A bit of an overextension here. I know what their idea was, to try to hunt the tank out of the corner, but Gator Rocket simply backed up. He's going to try to put another shot in Troll and Roll. He does do so. Gator looking for the kill. Troll needs to put in at least a shot here. This is not looking too good for them. They actually do end up getting the kill on Krypton, which is pretty much everything that they could ask for here. Eclipse, Vibe, Watby going to try to cover here, but no, they're actually looking more towards the center. X and Danube are having a bit of a 1v1. They're both pretty even in HP. Blue Danube's hit an extra shot, but he's clipping now. Golden Roll does finally get killed. Momo's still alive, but things are kind of messy now. X is still farming on this side of the map, not even worried about Blue Danube over there. It's very interesting to me. He's being able to keep himself useful and put in shots while circling around here, which is pretty interesting. Vibe, Ghosty, Momo go down. It's a 4-on-4, 4-on-3 now. 7L has the advantage here. Danube also having the HP advantage, can clip out X if he hits all of his shots and rolls high, but that was a bad roll. That was an average roll. He's going to need a max roll to get this kill, and they're both going to go for clip reloads. But on the other side of the map, make World of Tanks splits great again. Not doing too hot on HP. Eclipse is trying to block Quaffle here. Foggy gets the kill. Quaffle. Ammo Rex Eclipse. Wasn't he healthy? I swear he had full HP. Well, it's all gone now. Danube wins Light Tank 1v1. 7L wins it regardless. I don't think that Ammo Rex changed much. But It is, I guess, useful for speeding up the progress. But 7L are now on the board. I'm also looking at the fonts right now. They're very similar, the 1 and the 7, but you can see there's a little difference there. 200 LT used fairly often speed as well. Yeah, we saw a good amount of 200 LTs in top 8 and in the PYS stage. But not nearly as much as Batchat. Batchat is just the dominant tank. What does 34 in your head mean? It's my merch. This is like my logo. I don't know how you want me to answer that. My name is 34. It's my channel name. We'll move on to Dynasty for games 3 and 4. Okay. A very brawly map. I'll see which team is better at brawling. Excuse me. 1L's already got all their tanks selected. They know exactly what they're doing. They're locked and loaded. 7L is taking their time. The set is tied 1-1. So both teams don't have to worry too much. There's still plenty more gameplay to be played. Both teams rocking 1 VK. 7L seems more invested in IS-7s. Oh, they're gonna run a second VK. Okay, fair enough. But same exact tanks, just in different quantities here. Not a whole lot to break down in terms of tank lineup. But we'll go ahead and introduce Dynasty Brawl for y'all. Game number 3 seems 1L is headed mostly towards A, 7L to C. See things from this side. I always spawn with 1L. This grand finals, I'm spectating from their side, so we'll see how this team breaks out. It's like a couple IS-7s through town, either to spot middle or to see if they can pincer through B. But they're not going to find any opposition there. Lots of tanks spotting each other in the middle, though. These tanks are tall enough to kind of see each other barely. 1L wasn't prepared to get any shots in there, so 7L should be able to grab this base quickly. Don't think they can shoot above that crack. No, they can't. So quick double cap, actually, from 7L, taking both bases before 1L even gets a singular one. Just like that, 7L are to set up their defense. And 1L is not stopping. They're going directly through all the way into 7L's own spawn, although Eclipse does get lit. That's a little bit of a tip-off as to what 1L's doing it. Momo, Troll, and Roll all lit. 3 tanks all lit over here. Now Wattby lit. And 7L knows it's coming, but good shots into Wattby Great again from Froggy and Danube, sorry. And now 7L's rotating all the way back. They know exactly what's coming, but there is a bit of a counter push here potentially lined up from 1L. They've got tanks here. In comes Vibe and X and someone else, Momo. So they're going to try to push from 2 fronts here. They are kind of surrounding 7L. The question is, does it matter? 7L is bunkered down quite nicely. They've got good looks at both of the bases here. We're at over 750 cap points now for 7L. 1L's going to need to move in quickly because the points are ticking. They're going to see if they can get a quick kill on Froggy, potentially. They need to stop B, but X is getting focused really hard. Ghosty will get the kill in a moment. If he misses the shot, that would be bad, but he doesn't. And 1L's focus fire target, it's not entirely clear. Looks like now it's going to be Blue Danube. But he's going to try to run away from the kill from Eclipse. Troll and Roll could get picked. 1L still stopping the B base, but it's still looking scary. They're not able to find the kill until just now. Finally getting their first kill of the game, but they're about to lose their second tank. Down he goes. They're stopping... No, they're not stopping B anymore. They stopped C. But they let go of B, and it's 950 cap points. They lose Eclipse or Make Watt be great again, who's all the way on this other side. To Krypton, he goes down 970 points. And down goes Eclipse as well. 7L set up the defense. 1L went in a little bit too late there. And just like the last set, 7L drop in the first game, winning the next couple. They've got momentum. Luris, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I missed that one as well. Why is STB picked in comp over a Patton? Better turret, better gun depression. And good premium shells. Moving on to game 4, Dynasty Pearl here. A mouse now for 1L. They're looking to equalize this, break the cycle of 7L winning 3 games in a row. But 7L is heaving up as well with 3 VK-72s. All good tanks here. No one's messing around with their loadouts anymore. And of course, Dynasty Pearl has historically been a very heavy-based map. Very armor-based map, I should say, because 113 GFTs are used, but they're used kind of to simulate heavies, but really the role is to play as a very well-armored tank. So armor is the way on Dynasty Pearl. It's all about survivability and brawling. And 7L did sneak off that base B grab, which put a lot of pressure on 1L to make mistakes, and they did, but yeah, brawling is pretty much the name of the game here. 20 seconds left until this 4th game. Curious to see if 1L are going to try to go for a quick B grab this time, but they don't really have the IS-7s to do it. So, might just be 1 cap apiece and then see how the pressure erupts. I don't know. But we'll move into our next game. And how does 1L open up this game? They're going C. So Southbound seems to like to go to C on this map today. North is split, but it looks like a town play, and the VKs are just taking a different route to town because of how they spawn in. Seems to be exactly what's going on. Now does Momo go for an aggressive C grab? It looks like it. He won't spot anything, so instead of going through, he'll just stop. Yeah. If he spotted something, he probably would have driven through to try to take some real estate. However, 1L's gotten to A base first, and they are doubling it. So once again, they will start off with an early cap lead. This time they don't have B though, so the pressure isn't building up that quickly for 1L. Of course, this game it's only 5 ticking. Last game 7L was 10 ticking because they had 2 bases. So 1L has more time to figure things out. Nice early shot into Blue Danube. But disfigured, putting one into Momo. So really good bleeds from both sides. But 7L is again trying to set up a defense here. What's up, Ma? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you in here. Hope your stream the other day was good. I enjoyed rating you, having all the viewers check you out. There's a 3-minute delay, by the way, so I can't respond to you guys in real time. Streaming competitive requires a delay. Well, needs again to make a move. Are they going to wait till the last second this time again, or are they going to start setting things up? Because right now, they look like they're starting to set up on this side, but then again, they are pulling back with Momo. They're bringing Hypertonic around. Good shot from Danube into Eclipse. Doesn't get spotted either. That's sneaky. Very sneaky indeed. But also sneaky is this play from Roll, driving all the way around into 7L's own spawn to try to get a different angle here. Maybe cover the push. But 1L are pretty spread out. It's not clear to me how they're going to push. Look at the mini-map here. 7L's got their defense very clear. They're all centralized. 1L's pretty spread out, trying to get information. See where tanks are located, where they can push from. But 1L is starting to bring their tanks towards 7L spawn here. Roll will put in the shot, gets lit. How does 7L react? Yep, so we're only at 600, so there's still a little bit of time here for both teams. But 7L seems to be making their move into Roll. They are all rotating now. You can see clearly everyone's moving left here. Foggy taking another hit. But 1L doesn't have enough tanks here. Momo and Axe are taking a long time to get into the fight, and Vibe's been surrounded. Roll and Wabi are going to be having 4 tanks on them in a moment. And as soon as those VKs are done, they could just turn around directly into Roll, which it seems like they do, actually. Actually, it wasn't even needed. No. So he does get killed. 1L's finally put their tanks in there, but they are down 1. Down 2. They were not able to get themselves in the fight fast enough. They kind of pushed from too many different angles here. Clips is getting focus fired very heavily. He falls, and it's a 5-on-3. HP is in favor of 7L. 1L has 2 bases at the moment, but they are being stopped, or at least one of them's being stopped. That's not really the concern here. Since 7L has their guns in the game, they'll be fine. Hypertonic could get a really good roll here, and Floggy would get the kill, but not quite enough. And now 7L has both bases. They'll kill Momo in a moment. X is trying to stop that from happening. Cannot stop it from happening. 950 cap points. 930 with that reset, but this is game number 4. Also going to 7L, so we are seeing a repeat of history here. 1L dropping the first, winning the next 3. And that's that. So good start for 7L here. 2 wins away from the Challengers title. Hello, Van Leeroth. Welcome to the stream. And 4,000 damage for Gator Rocket. Nice game for him here. Moving on to Molendijk. For games 5 and 6. We're going to be seeing at least 5 and 6 here. Heavy starting uni in the fall. You'll hope you'll have time. Well, I hope you can figure it out, man. Hey, appreciate it, Mo. Thank you. I do my best for production quality here. That's what I value as a streamer for these tournaments. That's how I try to distinguish myself from others. So I'm glad that you're enjoying it. But anyway, we'll move on. We'll focus here on our next games. Molendijk for 5 and 6. 7L's got a Rhino. 1L's got a Mouse. Other than that, standard tanks. Although 1L's running double bat. Maybe to try to overpower on the seaside. Don't know. We will find out. 2 IS, 2 WZ. 7L's going at 2 and 3. They singular bat chat. Alright, and here we are with Molendijk. Okay. For our next game here on Molendyke, the beautiful cinematics of this entire city getting blown up. Love that. Love to see towns getting blown up. Winell is not doing what I thought they would, overpowering the... I meant to say A corner, I think I said C, but I forgot that the medium side is A in this map. They went for double B, which is interesting. Don't know the last time I've seen a double B cap on this map. Ooh, Danube going for a reset, gets spotted. Does blind shot X, though. Interesting, interesting. And the single batch head actually outcaps 1L, barely, though. But not be great again, and X do get out of there. Krypton will put in a shot as well, so that's one into each of them. However, it doesn't really matter that 1L was a little bit slow to the grab there, because 1L has free reign of C, and they will take it, taking the cap lead. But 7L's not messing around, guys. They're wasting no time at all. Krypton's driving straight towards the base. Now he's going to take a quick detour, but everybody else for 7L, they are going in. Trolled and Roll getting lit here. Are they just going to YOLO him? It looks like they are. Great shots from Krypton cross map. Trolled and Roll's already basically... Yeah, now he's a 2-tap for everybody. And yep, everyone is getting spotted now. 1L's not ready for this. 7L catching them off guard. Really good early kill there, and that's huge. They're almost 3,000 HP up. They haven't stopped base B yet, but I don't think this is going to be a base cap game. It could be if 1L are able to delay things, but the vibe is down. That's going to be 2 tanks taken out very quickly for 1L, unfortunately for them. Won't be great against trying to farm out Krypton, but is that going to be enough? Yep, X is going to go for the shots as well, but he's been tracked in the open, and actually Foggy gets the kill because of that tracking shot. And 1L is getting rolled right now. It's a 7v4. Blue Danube's going to clip Won't be great again. His driver's dead. He can't run away. And down he goes. 7v3. And what a sweeping push from 7L. 1L was not lined up to defend. They didn't have the info to see all of the tanks coming because their light tanks were elsewhere. And this is just an absolute walloping here. This game, the least close out of all of them. Hypertonic's going to try to look for a kill on Ghosty. May actually sneak it here. Don't know if he has the gun depression. The shot tracks into him. And 7L just wants to protect their buddy here. They do. He gets killed. Eclipse gets killed. That's a 7-0. And 7L is 1 game away from taking it. We saw in the bracket earlier. Let me pull up that bracket. 1L's already beaten these guys once. 4-2 in the upper bracket finals yesterday. They have already beaten them. I didn't see the first stage. Let's look at the group stage, see if they played each other at all there. I don't know if they played in the qualifiers. No, they were in opposite groups. But regardless, like, 7L is pulling off an upset right here. We've already seen them pull off one upset. They beat DFM on stream. It seems like when they're on stream, they have power. They're powered up and they're playing very well. And 1L, both games, they're just not unified. They're not ready for what's happening. Last game, or the game on Dynasty, they pushed from multiple sides, but one side was just so slow to the fight that they were just useless. And in this game, they're so spread out that when they receive a unified push, they only have 2 or 3 tanks to defend it, and they'll just get wiped out. And then it's a 7v4. And of course they had double light tank, which are much too soft to absorb a giant push like that easily. You need to spot them ahead of time, get into positions, or react accordingly, but they had no information because the light tanks were not spotting, they were capping. And Blue Danube getting those resets, which was actually huge, delayed those light tanks even further from getting into the positions they wanted to be. So thinking about that, that was really a very important play right there, was getting that double reset, even though I said it didn't matter because of the double cap that 1L was grabbing anyway. That delayed the light tanks enough for 7L to be able to, you know, make plays without the light tank spotting. So the more I think about it, the more important of a play that was. Anyway, we'll move on to the 6th game, potentially the final one. If 1L doesn't go on a crazy streak right about now. It's possible, though. Not counting them out, they're a good team. How does 1L react? How do they respond to these last few games? They are suffering because they're spreading out too much. And they're just allowing one side to get murdered while the other side doesn't have the guns in the game. Of course, they want to stick to their strats most likely, but can they adjust them in a way that is more cohesive and less spread? Really late tank play from both teams. X is going into the center. Danube, more relaxed, not over-aggressing. Danube's been playing really well today, by the way, y'all. Don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've noticed. Getting an early spot in Hypertonic as well, non-committal. 1L's mostly rolling towards A. 7L should step C first, and they actually will probably double it as well. Yep, they will do so. Interestingly, no German super heavies for 7L. 1L has 2 of them, but despite having 2 German super heavies, they're not going down. They are going A. They're going to be down on the bases. Again, they're going to have to try to push into 7L somehow. I mean, I say again, the last game that was not the case, but in general, this has been the case a couple times. Has not worked out too well for 1L yet. 7L more like 7L, dude, nice. Yeah, they're 1 game away. Looks like the light tanks might find each other here. No, Blue Danube's in a bush, though. Is X going into the bush? No, he steps out of the bush. Okay. They'll find each other, though. Yep, they're spotted. X is already aimed, though. Blue Danube did not react quickly enough. Takes the first shot. Uses his consumable as well. So, ooh, and a shot in from whoever that was. Roll and roll. That's a half HP light tank in the first couple minutes here. Does sneak a shot into X, who didn't peek that too well, admittedly. Not a good peek. But overall, really good opening play there from 1L. Got a little bit lucky catching Danube while he wasn't looking, catching him off guard, but these things happen. 1L is now up 1,000 hit points. They're still down on the caps, so they need to do something, and there's no way they're grabbing B. You cannot grab B from that side. Not when you have the entire town, you know, on lock, and Disfigured has free shots into B. There's no sneaky way to hide from this side of the map. That 1L is in. My prediction refunded. We ended up restarting the prediction, Sinbrin. If you missed that, then I apologize. We thought we messed up the time. Turns out we didn't mess up the time, but I thought we did. So I had Pickle restart it. So it's my fault if the prediction didn't work out too well this set. Blame me. Don't blame Pickle. It's my fault. Anyway, looks like 1L is starting to move in. They are moving in together somewhat, but not the most united. There's still a good amount of space in between all these tanks. They're getting good bleeds on Krypton, though. Of course, Danube's already pretty low. But he is trying to help 1L, or is trying to help 7L absorb this push here. He's lined up on this side of the map. There's still a few tanks that are kind of far out, though. The concept, it's rolled and roll. They're taking their time. They're going to try to step B, see if they can pressure 7L enough to grab the base. But they might just want to keep their pressure up regardless, though. Their HP lead has reduced, though. They're not up by 1,000 anymore. It's pretty close. But 1L does grab B. Vibe is just driving in here. Puts a shot into Krypton. Momo should get the kill here. Eclipse is going to block. But tanks are traded. Disfigured and Krypton both die, though, for 1L. 7L. Or sorry, for 7L. Hit points are pretty even. 1L is more unified on this side, though. They should be able to pick Floggy, but they lose Eclipse. But they're going to try to hunt down Danube here. Those early bleeds were super useful, and they do get that kill. 7L's turning around with the 3 tanks they have remaining. They're going to try to go for X here. He's the softer one. Gator should get the kill. No, but Ghosty might. He doesn't get around in time, but 1L's going to have all 3 bases. They've got a tank lead. They've got some low HP targets in Gator and Ghost. Momo should pick up that kill. And 1L have clutched up game number 6. We will be moving on to the next map here. Good win from them. Good early bleeds. Their push was a little bit more cohesive this time around. They did a better job at surrounding 7L while having all of their guns active. while doing so. This is in deference to their game on Dynasty, where they pushed from multiple angles, but their guns were not all in the game because 7L counter pushed to one side, so the other side was just kind of left hanging. Move on to a Black Goldville for games 7 and potentially 8 if we come down to it. Again, 1L has to win both of these games if they want to take 7L to a tiebreaker, but we've seen it happen before. Kitten double clutched up on Alpenstadt. 1L could double clutch up here on Black Goldville, and then we're all in with the tiebreaker. So how's it happen? Thank everyone for the channel points in advance. Loot acquires confident. He's confident. Yes, yeah, Pickle. I made a boo-boo. That's my fault. I take responsibility. Alright, and it looks like Nizam sent me the info for his account. That's awesome. Remember, guys, we're going to be doing a Battle Pass giveaway at the end of the stream. And also, if you're not on my Discord, join my Discord because we're doing another giveaway in the Discord for 4 fan containers. So if you guys like containers, you like gambling, you like crates, I'm giving away 4 of them to 1 lucky person. You just got to join my Discord, find the giveaway channel, and enter there. So exclamation Discord if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, it is in the description. Let's get it, y'all. Black Goldville for game 7, potentially 8. Yeah, Simburn, that's my fault. I apologize. Okay. And here's 7. Both tanks have a light. We're seeing 2 VKs each team. 1L has 1 IS-7 and 3 triangles. 7L's 2 and 2. Both teams are somewhat split here. Hypertonic is crossing alone there. 3 heavy tanks shooting at Hypertonic. Only one of them connected their shot, though. Unfortunately, not getting that nuke out. And 1L with a quick A grab. Does 7L realize that Hypertonic's fully alone here? Do they go for the push on him quickly? They could. Momo has support somewhat, but there's a couple buildings in the way. And 1L is once again very spread out, guys. Things have gotten a little bit amungular for them when this happens. Seven L's pretty united. I mean, they don't have much map control. That's the weakness, of course, of being united, is you don't have much map control. But if the enemy doesn't know how to abuse that, then it's a good thing, you know. Or it's not a bad thing, I should say. Foggy does take an early hit, though. He's already on 3/4 of his hit points. Going for this sneaky little bush in the south spawn. He does actually light Vibe. If you're smart here, you don't want to shoot your shots and let people know where you are, because this is easy spot to blind fire at. There is a little bit of cover. Foggy does dip down, but looks like Danube going for a quick B grab. Momo's going to reset, though. But Hypertonic is indeed getting pushed. 7L is going for it. They catch Hypertonic off guard. Ghosty is not able to put in the cross shot, but 4 heavy tanks, there's no way they don't get the kill here. Krypton missed his shot. Quaffle hit his. And it looks like the backup Eclipse is not hitting his own shot, so Quaffle will get that kill. Early kill, though. 1L is going to be counter-pushing directly into Danube in the B base, though. Floggy and X are doing their little light tank 1v1, but because Floggy got bled early, that's a huge kill for 1L. Very important there. Having that extra light tank is going to be very nice. Hit points are even, tanks are even. Caps are pretty much even right now. Trolled and Roll does get picked a little bit before Blue Danube, though. Vibe missed the kill shot. Either that or he just didn't roll high enough. I didn't notice, but Quaffle quite low on that side. So is Eclipse. Things are a little bit messy. How is X joining the fight? He gets the kill on Blue Danube. He's going to farm the rear of Ghosty or perhaps Krypton. But right now it's a 4v3. 1L's not out of it, though. They've got a good surround on 7L. X on the other side of the map. Don't take the free hit from Krypton, though. Definitely don't take the free hit from Krypton. You want to farm Ghosty as possible. He's going to put one in. Does he have 2 or 3? He doesn't, actually. Momo's looking around this way towards Ghosty as well. And good play from X to hold his shots, though. He's going to go in on Ghosty. Misses the shot, though. Krypton misses the shot, and X will get that kill instead, so things are fine there. Momo sneaking in a shot on Ghosty. It's a 3v2. And now Make Wappy great again, who has hit points. He's going to drive on in on the rear of Disfigured. X is reloading himself as well, and he's got the rear of Disfigured completely. Ghosty's not going to be able to stop this, and now it's a 2-on-1, 64 hit point tank. X is just going to drive straight on in, not waste any time. Just get the kill. Don't bounce the shot. Driving around. Very clean there. And 1L stay alive. Having those early bleeds, allowing X to be more confident in taking that light tank 1v1, being able to clip him out here no problem. Very important. You need to keep the hit points on your light tanks. And so 1L being able to confidently take that light tank 1v1, get around 7L, and bleed him out. Huge plays there. Great job from X, cleaning up with 5 of the 7 kills. That just shows how having a light tank is crucial in the end game. And yeah, tough game there for Foggy on bottom for 7L. So that just shows the difference. And what happens when you have a healthy, confident light tank versus a passive, scared light tank. And I'm not saying this to knock 7L in particular. I'm not saying that, you know, oh, their light tank player is bad. I'm just saying, like, when you lose those hit points and you have to play passively to keep it alive, you give the other team much more ability to make these confident plays and not worry about losing their light tank in the process. But we're moving on, guys, to game 8. Can 1L keep the momentum? We're seeing some incredible sets here, going back and forth in the Challengers tournament today, and this is what it all comes down to. But it's not over for 1L yet. They have to win this next game to bring it to a tiebreaker, and of course they're gonna have to win the one after that as well if they would like to win the tournament. But they've got the last 2 on their side. Excuse me. What map is tiebreak? Haven't checked yet. We'll get surprised, I suppose. We will get surprised. Game 8. Both teams won batch yet. We're seeing an E5. First time today. For 7L as well as 3 IS7s. 1L is only running 2 of them. Here we go, y'all. Still do or die territory. 7L might be getting a little bit scared. Who knows? Who knows? And we take to the skies. 1L is again aggressing A. Not with their light tank, though. He's not going for a quick A grab. Blue Danube is. Can 1L punish this? Not easily. Spots Troll and Roll, though. Backs out. Okay. And you're not risking it. Not risking the shot. A is being staved off. No one's getting C, though. Ooh, big shot into Troll and Roll, though. He's already in half HP. Not a good opening play for 1L. They have not put a shot in yet. They've already bled well over 1,000 HP. They're down almost 3,000 HP just by the lineup here. And 7L is aggressing directly into the caves. 1L still hasn't hit a shot yet. They finally are. They're going all in on Blue Danube here. 7L's mostly set up in the cave. They can't defend easily, but Floggy's back here. So is Disfigured, who's ready to put another shot into Momo. But down goes Blue Danube. Good opening pick on the light tank. But what is X doing? X isn't really able to float around as easy as he would want to be. Ghosty's going to try to go around for Momo. So X should be able to just farm him in the rear. Momo gets picked. Maybe Ghosty turns around for this shot? What's the play here? Things are looking really bad for 1L, though. They're down about 3,000 HP. They're down a tank. X will get the pick on Floggy and Krypton. They're now up a tank, but your light tank Despite, you know, you are in the light tank, but you've only got 400 HP, and the rest of your team is dying. Down goes Eclipse, but Quaffle gets traded as well. It's a 4v3. Disfigured is actually getting distracted by X. And if you're 7L, do you really want to waste that time? You're allowing 7L, the rest of the tanks in 7L, to just lose this fight in a 3v2 scenario. Low World not being able to kill Ghosty. But Disfigured is still driving around for X. And he gets killed. Sorry, Ghosty gets killed. Disfigured just a completely full HP 113 GFT just out of the fight. Will get a nice HE there. But now X is just going to be able to farm. Having that light tank left alive is huge. He did get bled a little bit. Gator Rocket's going to see if he can look for the kill. If you're X, you don't want to die here. But Gator Rocket doesn't find it, and Disfigured's now on a fraction of his HP. Somehow, 1L bring this back by having that light tank alive, and Disfigured being off in La La Land trying to catch him. You're not catching a Batchat when you're in that tank. Disfigured puts the shot into Hypertonic. X is still playing Ring Around the Rosie with another tank here. Gator's still looking for the kill, but he's not going to find it. And guys, 1L have forced the tiebreaker. Going down 4-1. Okay, they have to get the shot first. That might be a tall order. Oh, there we go. 1L have forced the tiebreaker, guys. Everyone was saying 7L more like 7-0, but now everyone's a little bit nervous. Tiebreaker. I thought 7L had good initiative going around on the outside, but 1L keeping that light tank alive, distracting Disfigured there. Huge. And Hypertonic with 5k damage. Incredible. Giving you a fire emoji for that one, man. Well done. You get the golden fire. Well done, Hypertonic. What a clutch for the 1L team. We're in the tiebreaker, guys. It all comes down to Lagoon. Lagoon, the newest map in the game. Of course, it's been around at this point for a while, long enough for the meta to be developed a little bit. But the newest map regardless. Guys, this is the final game of the night. The winner of this takes home the Challengers Championship. Will it be 1L or 7L? And I thought we saw a bit of an MLE there for a moment for 1L, but no, they're getting rid of it. They're not messing around, none. No teams are readying up. Are we going to see an identical loadout? No, 7L's got an STB. Didn't see it. So we're going to have a little extra mobility to work with. A little bit less durability, though. We'll see if it is a pro or a con for them. But this is it, guys. It all comes down to Lagoon. Will 1L keep the momentum, having won the last 4 games in a row? Or is 7L going to repeat the last set? Losing the first game, winning the next several, and then barely winning in the tiebreaker. Let's find out, guys. Lots of people on the stream. 75 on YouTube, 40 on Twitch. Holy cow. You guys can't see it right now, but Trolled and Roll says sub to 34 in the room chat. OG Krypton says cringe. Okay, I know which team I'm rooting for now. Uh-oh, no, I'm just kidding. But Trolled and Roll, Sneaky Turtles, one of my old-time viewers, thanks for the shout-out. Krypton from 7L doesn't seem to like it, though. X going for an early spotting position, so will Floggy. Notably, though, 7L's main light tank player, Blue Danube, is not running light tank this game. It's Floggy again. He had a rough time on the first Black Goldville game. Neither light tank are going to spot anyone in the middle. But we're seeing both teams looking towards B. No shots getting put in until just now, I guess. An HE from Quaffle. But he does take a little bit of a bigger shot in return. And X is bleeding out Disfigured already, who's been pushed up into a pretty far forward position. Good shot from the Batchat, who then backs out. 7L's grabbing A. That tank doesn't have much support, though. That's a very ballsy play. If 1L was lined up there, they could go for that. That would be massive, but they're not. In fact, Momo and Hypertonic are pushed up on the other side. They're going to run into Ghosty Blue Danube and Disfigured. That's a big push, but we're seeing some brawls in the center now. Vibe and Eclipse are going right in on Krypton and Quaffle. Maybe they're focused firing the tank that did not say sub to 34, the tank that said cringe. Will Trollden Roll pick up the kill? He needs this team to open up there. He does get the kill. But Momo getting picked off on the other side. There's a 3-on-1 on Hypertonic now. And 1L needs to respond somehow. Maybe going in on Quaffle. Hypertonic's going to fall quickly. Also, X. He'll actually potentially win the light tank 1v1 on Fwoggy. No! Fwoggy rolls high enough. He got a very nice roll, but he does get picked off by Vibe. That's an extremely important kill because you don't want that light tank to be sitting there surviving right now. 7L is completely grouped up together on base C, though. Is there a 1v1 on that side? Yes, actually. Who's winning that 1v1? Gator Rocket wins the 1v1 against Make Wappy Great again. He's going to be alone. It's a 3-on-3 right now on this side of the map. Blue Danube is a one-shot for Troll or Eclipse. They're both going for him. No, Troll's going to look elsewhere at Disfigured. Shooting HE into the STB for some reason. Doesn't quite connect. Ghosty's going to put in a big shot. Vibe putting in a big 678. If Trollden Roll shot AP, it would have been better. Blue Danube gets picked, so it's a 3v2 briefly over here. Gator Rocket still driving in, but Disfigured just needs to get away from Trollden Roll. Eclipse is going to look for a shot as well. Gets it. It's a 2v2, and Gator Rocket's still not in the fight yet. Trollden Roll and Eclipse are going to go for the fight here, but can Gator Rocket get a HE in? I like how Trollden Roll's turning sideways, not allowing the HE to take place, and Gator misses the shot. Eclipse puts in a big HE. Trollden Roll kills Gator, and 1L have clutched. They did it. The good karma coming around on them. They win the last 4 games in a row to take it. What an incredible run back by 1L. They were down, but they weren't out. And OG Krypton cursing the team. You guys didn't see it, but he said cringe when someone said sub to 34. He lost in that game, guys. Blame Krypton. 7L fans, blame Krypton. That's tough. No, I'm just kidding. This is all in good fun. But congrats to 1L on winning challengers. Well played from them. 7L, you guys had such a good run. Fighting all the way through Kitten. Going down in the set. Or, sorry, no, they didn't go down. Yeah, went down in the set initially. Had a good run, clutched it up. But unfortunately not able to repeat it this time. And 1L takes it, guys. What a set. GG's, guys. This was a fun one to stream. I'm glad that I picked it up. Both sets go into tiebreaker. That was fun, guys. I enjoyed the set. Oh, I streamed the wrong thing. Get rid of this. But yes, great set there. I enjoyed it. I hope that y'all did too. We got another giveaway. Don't leave yet, guys. Do not leave. But yeah, GG's to all teams, but especially to 1L for winning that. You know what that means, guys? We've got... Okay, let's refresh the giveaway websites. There we go, y'all. Type in 1L to enter the giveaway. We're giving away a July Battle Pass. Type in 1L in the Twitch chat. Doesn't work on YouTube. Type it in on Twitch, and you have to be following me. Make sure you're following me, or I will re-roll you. Follow on Twitch. Alright. We'll give you guys some time to do that. We'll play a game or two of Uprising, and we'll roll it, and then we'll call it here. So let me get all this set up properly. I am entering Knazam's info into the spreadsheet. Before I forget. And let's get it, guys. Y'all, Challengers is good. Challengers is a great tournament to watch. I forget who won last Challengers. Does anyone know who won the last Challengers tournament? There wasn't one last season because it was top 16, right? Last season, like, was the top 16 to top 4. 34v6, v7, Hayden Red Room, be proud of us? Oh, I need to check out Lower Echelon too, don't I? Oh, you're right. I need to take a look at that. After this game, hopefully I can remember to take a look. 2 game 67. That's incredible. Krypton isn't the Challengers King. RIP. When man said cringe to someone saying sub to 34, that's what lost them that. Full honesty, that's what lost them that. Did just in time there to avoid that shot. Unfortunately, 57 is not spotting anything on that side. Oh shit, TVP could cause problems to our chieftain here. Yeah, our chieftain's getting shit on. Bro could not back up. Take his fun smashing forward. Bro's got to uninstall after that. Why are you driving forward on 400 HP? You're so goofy. Such a goofy play. Didn't think the TVP could hit us there. Well, our chieftain's not a very good player, so I am not particularly excited for this. I'm holding off like 3 tanks by myself here. This guy's pushing. Pick. Nice, good. I'm glad he bounced me. I can't move, unfortunately. Everyone who's saying it on YouTube, it is a Twitch only giveaway. I made this clear. You guys are goobers. How did I miss that? I don't know. Okay, over here. There, 1-5A went that side this time. I'm happy about that. And we can now start farming here. Not gonna use my ability because I don't need to. It's not really going to get me anything other than, you know, I could have killed that guy a couple seconds quicker, but he didn't do anything that required me to have that. We'll just hold up here for now. Giveaways Twitch only. Lol. Someone from their team shot lightning this way.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Okay. Well, I don't mind dying now because I'm at 600 plus points. I probably should die at some point. That guy's got Phantom, which is actually pretty scary. Big shots in there. I'm okay with dying. Alright, I'll take all 3 of these. These are pretty good. Really lagging bad. RIP. What is our 183 doing? Yeah, we got follow from Magi2. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna play over here this time around, I think. Okay, there's Sheridan's covering Interesting, interesting. Did I get lit for that? I hope I did, unfortunate. Yeah. Nice. I'm just splashing. What's their 5A doing? Their 5A is insane. There's their TVP. There's their share down. He's dead. Team can put pressure there. I'm just gonna chill. And that 5A is mad. We'll use one for the splash on that man. And the follow from Adam as well. Thank you. Tornado on top. Congrats, Tornado. Oh, Tornado won. Oh, nice. I didn't know who that was speaking, so that's awesome, actually. I'm glad that Tornado... there are a few Apex players that were in Tornado. I think, actually, it was made by Vesna, who was in Apex right before the season, so that's huge. I'm happy to hear it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Is there Sheridan Peak at all? That hurts. That's... I was still lit. I didn't think I was still lit. Fair enough. I stream for 2 hours. Yeah, most of the tournament streams are about 2 hours. A little bit more. Alright. What's our team doing? Our team's doing nothing. What is going on? See, I'm actually a little nervous because their TVP has the ability to rewind whatever damage I do to him for the first shot, so I'm kind of scared. We're winning though, we got a minute left. Alright guys, we're gonna roll the giveaway after the game after this, so we'll play another game after this, then we'll roll it, and then we'll call the stream. I wasn't ready to shoot that, someone else was. Good. This guy pushes through, we have shots. No, he doesn't. Instead here is the TVP. Gotta make a play, buddy. Someone was back there, I saw that. There he is. I'm just gonna sit here, bro. It does not bother me not getting this. We win the game anyway. I do not mind.
We've hit them hard. The driver is hit. We can't go very fast. We've lost the track. Enemy is hit.
Take it. Why is everyone arguing in the chat? Why is everyone arguing in the chat over lower echelon? Guys, there's no reason to argue over lower echelon. Okay, for some reason I can't pull up lower echelon. So let's take a look at it in game. And Tornado does win it. That's awesome, awesome. Congrats to Tornado. So it looks like it was, yeah, Tornado, they lost to Hated in the upper finals. Then they beat Red Rum, and then they went back and beat Hated. So a little bit of a run back. Solid. And who's on the Tornado roster? Yep, Vesna, who was in Apex, and Asgar, who was in Apex, and Rai. 3 Apex members winning lower echelon. I'm happy to see it, man. No bias. A little bias. But congrats to Tornado. Props to Hated, Red Rum, and E-Wing for making it this far as well. So good stuff, y'all. Congrats. And of course, we saw win challengers. Alright, let's play one more game here so we can roll the giveaway and end the stream. Trash talking behind people's backs will fall off your stream. Yeah, it is what it is. There are rivalries. That's how it goes. That is competition for you. So just find these guys quickly. Oh, what are they doing? At least that guy bounced his shot. He tried spinning me. He actually did make me take a couple hits there that I didn't want to, though. Fair play. Ooh, leopard bounced off me. That would have killed me. I'm shooting heat for some reason. Leopard went behind me. Fair enough. Are the TDs gonna shoot him? 183, hello? I'm gonna take Wolf Strike because I don't want to get rammed by like an invis tank. But no, our TDs are useless. Surprising? Maybe not. Alright, nice. Yeah, my invis yelling me again. Their 4K5 seems to be completely destroying us on that side.
Enemy armor is damaged. They're knocked out.
This team is not particularly great. So I might want to rotate to that other side. Our 183 is not doing a good job over here of covering. I don't know if I trust him. Why is our Batchet doing that? He's just gonna get killed. A shot from the chief. Our Yag gets killed. Ouch. Didn't think he'd snap that. Well played. Damn, and I just lose my second life just like that. That hurts. And if I didn't take that one ability, I'd be able to have this. I just assumed that I'd be able to get all 700, but I died early. That's not good. It's looking bad for us, guys. I'm the only player with 1 life, presumably. So, you know, this batch has to get 1 life, our I-7 still has all 3. I'd like to play on this side, though. Our Yag sucks, dude. He sucks. Oh, and our 183 has all his lives because he didn't do anything this game. Someone shoot him. Someone shoot him. Thank you. Okay. Just pick up. Not bleed anywhere else, hopefully. Okay, we're holding on to our HP now, guys. Best was in 1 LS season. Oh, nice. He's doing good. 1L, 1 lower echelon and challengers. Huge. Oh, they won lower echelon last season? Or a couple seasons ago, I guess? That's awesome. Good for them. Good for y'all. Let's see if I can sneak a juicer into this man. We can. Goodbye. And that's all of the leopard's lives gone. Thank goodness. That dude could have been scary. With that invis, the ability to just rush somebody. Their 4K5 and E3 have double shot. E75 is over there faking his death. Huge for the Vickers to put in a shot. I didn't have my Inferno, I didn't have my ability, but I have my ability now. Where's their 4K5? He's behind the E3 last we saw, but he's not been spotted in a while. I can't drive apparently. 95 takes a big shot. Yeah, we were fine. We win this game. Playing a little bit more conservatively, but I could actually just take medium side now. Or I could just shove their Sheridan. Oh, double 4K5. Oh dear. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Dang. But I'm gonna get killed by the E3 in a sec. Yep, rip me. He misses! But that Sheridan, instead of going for the Vickers, drives right by him. Rip. It's okay, we win. He missed me though, that's a meme. Alright, let's roll the giveaway. "20 seconds, type 1L and be sure you are followed." Bang! This is for a July Battle Pass. What's up, Fresh? Good stream, which could have watched it. Yep. Of course, man, no worries. Yeah, entertainment was great. Challengers is awesome. I'm gonna have to start covering Challengers again. This is my first time covering since spring 2021, which is my first ever season streaming. And I did the entirety of Challengers, not just the last day, because it was my first season and other people would cover the main one. I was like, I'll cover the second one. But I might have to do grand finals more often. It was fun. Alright, let's go ahead and roll it. And we got 3, 2, 1, and it's Sliver. Congrats, Sliver. You win the Battle Pass. GG's. So make sure, send me your info. That's all the Battle Passes for Challengers. I don't know if I'm giving away more tomorrow or not, or if we're doing Portal. I don't remember. I know we're doing Portal at some point, but I don't remember if it's tomorrow. But I'll have the info for you guys next stream. So congrats, Sliver, on winning the Battle Pass. Thank you for your support. And I guess that means we can go ahead and end the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and send all of you Twitch viewers off on a raid right about now. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with top 6. Tomorrow's the double elimination knockout bracket for the professionals tournament. So we're going to have Joker, Void, and then DFM Gosu, I believe. I don't remember, but I think 3rd was Joker and 6th was Void, which means those two would play. But we'll see. I don't know who's streaming it, but I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be big, as well as Tuesday. So yeah, I'll catch y'all then. Same time as always tomorrow. And yeah, as always, stay safe. Happy tanking.